Welcome back to my channel and to another sip and chat video. This is episode 5, which is exciting. But first of all, welcome if you are new here. My name is Dee. I live and run a wellbeing studio here in Canberra, Australia. And my channel is just all about wellbeing and lifestyle and my passion for aromatherapy and just living a calmer, more peaceful life. So if that is something that sounds like your thing, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. But yeah, as I said, welcome to another sip and chat video. These are just little monthly kind of catch-up videos that I do, and I just kind of talk about what's been happening at the Wellbeing Studio, what I'm doing for my own health and well-being, any books that I'm reading, and just anything else that has happened over the month that I think you might be interested in. And then we finish off with a lovely oracle card reading with the Moon Deck oracle cards just for the month ahead. So I'm filming this at the very end of August and you will see it at the very beginning of September. So yeah, if you have anything at all you would like me to talk about in these videos, please just pop it in the comments below and I will add it to my little list of things to talk about. But yeah, grab yourself a drink. I've just got some water today. And yeah, let's catch up. So first of all, let's talk about my business and the Wellbeing Studio. And I'll just, tell you a little bit about what's been happening there. So one of the things I did do this month is attend a women's business conference here in Canberra. It was actually in Queanbeyan. And it was run by the Women with Altitude Women's Business Group, and it was really fantastic. It's the first thing like that I've been to since before COVID, so being in a big room full of people was quite not overwhelming, but it was a huge day. It was a huge big day, and I find being at those sorts of events, I just really need some downtime afterwards. But it was a wonderful event, thoroughly enjoyed it. Just really, some really inspiring women spoke, and there were just lots of little reminders of things I can be doing in my business and my life, to be honest, as well. It was just, it was really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So that was a full day, and thoroughly enjoyed that. And what else has been happening? So I've just got some notes here so I don't forget anything. I have talked about in my previous sip and chats about the relaunch of my product range, so that is still in progress. I have all the labels. I'm just kind of, I guess, taking my time putting it all together. It's quite a time-consuming process. And so that is all coming very soon though, and I am thinking about doing a Christmas market with the Canberra Woman in November. So haven't fully decided yet, but I'm pretty sure that will be a lovely market to do. So I will keep you updated on that. But the product range will be available or some of it already is, but available at the Wellbeing Studio and online. So that is all coming soon. I have also just designed the spring signature treatment, which by the time you are watching this will be up on my website. So that is just a beautiful signature treatment just to celebrate spring and just to help you kind of like tune into that energy of spring. And it's a lovely treatment. I won't say anything more about that, but it'll be up on my website, as I said, by the time you're watching this. And also my new pregnancy treatments are also up on my website. I'm so excited about these treatments because it's one of my favorite things to do is to treat pregnant women. And as you may or may not know, my treatment table actually has a belly hole in it, so you can lay on your tummy, which is lovely. So we've got the pregnancy massage treatment, which is a beautiful treatment. I've had that on my menu for forever. But I've also designed a beautiful pamper treatment, which is available throughout your whole pregnancy. You can actually only have massage from your second trimester, but this treatment that I have designed is available to you through your entire pregnancy. So that is just really, really beautiful. Sometimes when you first find out that you're pregnant, it can be just lovely to come and just have a nurturing treatment. So it starts off with a beautiful foot soak and scrub, and then basically a facial, a neck and head massage, and just finish off with a beautiful soothing foot massage. So it's just a lovely treatment. That both of those treatments are on my website as well. So spread the word for any pregnant friends. It is just, yeah, one of my favorite things to do. So that is all up on my website and available for you now. So they are, I guess, the main things I've been working on this month. I'm also, I think, going to just sit down tomorrow and just kind of do a little bit of a reset for September. I have a, I guess, little process, a little thing that I do, which is a exercise where I map out my ideal week, and I'm going to do that, just redo that, go through it and just tweak it a little bit, because I just feel like I'm not quite getting all the things done that I would like to get done. And I know I have time to get done. I've just been a little bit, yeah, all over the place lately. So I just want to refocus, and that really helps me to refocus doing that little exercise. So yeah, if you're interested in doing anything like that, if you feel like you need a bit of a reset for spring or for the month ahead, yeah, that is something that I can help you with as well. I would highly recommend you having aromatherapy lifestyle consultation, and we can just, yeah, reset for you as well. It's really a lovely thing to do, especially at the beginning of the season. But at any time, really. I quite often do it every month, just depending on how I'm feeling. So yeah, that is it, I think, for the Wellbeing Studio. Next, I normally just touch on, I guess, my health and well-being and just some things I've been doing for myself over the last month. So I've continued to journal. I find journaling just really, really super helpful. I haven't been doing it every day, but just on those days when I really feel like I need to just clear my mind, and yeah, if I've just, you know, if I'm feeling a bit off or a bit down or yeah, anything like that, then I find journaling really, really helpful. So I have been continuing to do that in August. I'm really glad that I'm back in the habit of doing that. As I said, I haven't been doing it every day, but it still really, really helps just to do it, you know, every couple of days or even just once a week is a really good habit to get into. So yeah, that has been really helpful. And of course, using my essential oils has been wonderful as well. And I kind of feel like my weekly self-care is back on track as well. I love doing this thing where at the end of my client week, like I put in a hair mask, have a face mask, you know, just leave my hair mask in overnight and then do a beautiful like hair wash and everything the next day. I really find that is just a beautiful weekly thing to do, and just sit down and do a meditation while I've got my face mask on. That is just a really nice weekly self-care thing for me to do anyway. I find that really helpful for myself. And I think it's important for us just to take time out for ourselves, because yeah, quite often we are just focusing on everybody else, and which is great and lovely, and you know, I love looking after other people, especially in my work. But yeah, it's really important to take time out for ourselves as well. So just that little extra self-care every week has been really nice and helpful. And I think as part of that too, I think this is the second week I've kind of taken Tuesdays off. I've decided that taking Tuesday off is a really nice thing to do, because I finish seeing clients on Monday and I have Tuesday off. I really just like having a day excuse me. I really just like having a day where I just don't have any alarm, no appointments, nowhere to be sort of thing, and just kind of do whatever I feel like doing on that Tuesday. Just potter around the house and yeah, just allow myself to have a day off and relax. So that's been really good. And then we've still been doing our walk or hikes on a Wednesday, although today is Wednesday and we are not doing one this week just because we've had a kind of a busy week. So we're going to go on a walk tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, Thursday is normally my office day, and I will do some work this afternoon and tomorrow morning, so we can go for a walk tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, I think just having at least that one day a week off is just really, really good for your soul, for your mental health. That's what's been helping me anyway lately. So yeah, that is my health and well-being. Yeah, so books. I think I've only read 3 books since I spoke to you last, or on our last sip and chat. So I've enjoyed all 3 of those, and I actually don't have a fiction book at the moment that I'm reading. I'm waiting for some to become available at the library. And yeah, so the last few days I haven't been reading at all, which is weird. But what I have read in the last month is I read The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Day, which I really, really enjoyed. I think I mentioned these books in my last sip and chat, but I didn't tell you what they were about, so I might do that so you can see if you're interested in them as well. So The Last Thing He Told Me is, I'll just read what it says on the back of the book. I don't have the books anymore because I've gone back to the library, but I'll just read them out from my iPad. So before Owen Michaels disappears, he smuggles a note to his beloved wife of 1 year. Protect her. Despite her confusion and fear, Hannah Hall knows exactly to whom the note refers. Owen's 16-year-old daughter, Bailey. Bailey, who lost her mother tragically as a child. Bailey, who wants absolutely nothing to do with her new stepmother. As Hannah's increasingly desperate calls to Owen go unanswered, as the FBI arrests Owen's boss, as a US Marshal and federal agents arrive at her Sausalito home unannounced, Hannah quickly realises her husband isn't who he said he was, and that Bailey just may hold the key to figuring out Owen's true identity and why he really disappeared. It was really enjoyable. It was only a short book. Actually, it was an ebook from the library. But yeah, really short, quick, enjoyable read. I recommend that. The second one I read is The Heart is a Star by Megan Rogers. And it says Layla Burns is exhausted. She's juggling a demanding job as an anaesthetist, a disintegrating marriage, her young kids, and a needy lover. And most particularly, she's managing her histrionically unstable mother who repeatedly threatens to kill herself. But this year it's different. When her mother rings just before Christmas, she doesn't follow the usual script. Instead, she tells Layla that there's something she needs to tell her about her much-loved father. In response, Layla drops everything to rush to her childhood home on the wild west coast of Tasmania. She's determined to finally confront her mother and find out what really happened to her father and lay some demons to rest. The Heart is a Star is an engrossing, lyrical and powerfully absorbing novel about the complicated and beautiful messiness of midlife, about the ways in which we navigate an intricate, complicated world, and about how we can uncover our true selves when we are forced to face the myths that make us. So yeah, again, that was an enjoyable book. And the last one I read is The Beauty of Impossible Things by Rachel Donahue. A darkly beguiling, coming-of-age tale, threaded with fading seaside glamour and simmering heat. Foresight is not always a gift. The summer Natasha Rothwell turns 15, strange dancing lights appear in the sky above her small town, lights that she interprets as portents of doom. Natasha leads a sheltered life with a beautiful bohemian mother in a crumbling house by the sea. As news of the lights spread, more and more visitors arrive in the town, creating a feverish atmosphere of anticipation and dread, and the arrival of a new lodger, the handsome Mr. Bowen, threatens to upset the delicate equilibrium between mother and daughter. Then Natasha's fears seem to be realised when a local teenager goes missing and she is called on to help, but her actions over that long hot summer will have unforeseen and ultimately tragic consequences that will cast a shadow for many years to come. Again, I enjoyed this. It's a bit young adultish though, so I enjoyed it, but I was also ready to finish it, if you know what I mean. So yeah. But yeah, that's all I've been reading. And on my TBR, which I think I mentioned these in the last sip and chat, but I'm just waiting for them to come into the library. And one of them is Yellowface by Rebecca F. Kwong. Happy Place by Emily Henry, looking forward to reading that one. Lenny Marks Gets Away with Murder by Karen Main. So they're the 3 that I've got on reservation at the library. And I've also, I know I've talked about this before, have been reading Susan Cain's Bittersweet. And I don't know if you can see that, but I have been annotating because I thought I would just share sort of my thoughts on this book in a little reading vlog. So I think I might just continue to read this. I just don't always feel like reading non-fiction at night. Sometimes I just want my brain to switch off, and when I read non-fiction, you know, I start thinking and blah, blah, blah. And also too, like, I want to write notes and I want to annotate and all that sort of stuff. So and I do normally do 95% of my reading, except maybe some reading for work at night before I go to bed. So but yeah, anyway, I will, as I go along, share my thoughts in a little reading vlog as I go with that book. It's really just a lovely, moving, I guess, sort of book. I've talked about it in another sip and chat. So yeah, but I would love to know your recommendations for books, whether it's fiction or non-fiction or any like book series that you're enjoying. Yeah, put it in the comments. I would love to know what you are reading. I think that is everything in terms of catching up with what I've been up to. Let's do a little oracle card reading for September. Just put my iPad away. So as you know, if you've been watching, but if not, if you're new, I love the Moon Deck Oracle card deck. It is my absolute favourite. I've got some others. I should just use one of my other decks in a sip and chat, shouldn't I? Or maybe I'll share all my Oracle / tarot card decks in a video. That might be a good idea. Just thinking out loud here. But yeah, let's just do a lovely one card reading. I always just kind of shuffle my cards till I feel like they are shuffled enough. And then I feel like I might just split them into 3. So, and then gather them up again. And I feel like just picking the top card today. So let's do that. Oh, there is medicine in my shadow. What a gorgeous card. I just love the artwork on these cards too. So that is card number 37. Let's see what this card has to say. 37, the shadow card. Light and shadow each play a vital role in our growth. The dark and deep is as valuable as the light and easy. When we accept that they coexist, we can embrace our shadow without letting it define us. As messengers of the night, owls navigate darkness with clear vision and instinctual wisdom. Owl is here to support your inner journey and awaken your ability to sense in the dark. Some of the greatest artists, healers and teachers discover their most profound gifts in this realm. The medicine of your shadow taps you deep into your intuition, develops empathy and is an opportunity to turn weakness into strength. Know that this deeper feeling awareness will ignite an unwavering and powerful core fire within you. As you share your light, do not shun your shadows. Cultivate compassion for every shade of your being. What a beautiful, beautiful little message. I guess it's just like, if you are feeling, like that shadow side of you, for want of a better word, I'm not quite sure what I want to say here, but if you are feeling that dark shadow side of you, just know that there is wisdom in that, and that there is always something to learn from every aspect of yourself. And I think we all intuitively know that, like, can tune into those feelings that we're having, and yeah, just know that what you perceive as, you know, the dark side, or that maybe, you know, I think sometimes we see that as a bad thing, but it's actually just as helpful and powerful as that lightness within us. I hope I'm making sense. I'm not sure that I'm articulating that very well, but I'm just casting my eyes over that description again just to see if anything comes out. Yeah, I think we kind of think sometimes of that shadow side of ourselves, or that darker side, as a weakness, but I think it is actually a strength. Like, we all have those thoughts and feelings, and that is okay. Just embrace those feelings. Allow yourself to just be within those feelings, and cultivate compassion. Compassion is so very important. Self-compassion is so very important. I think I might leave it on that note. Thank you so much for watching this sip and chat. As I said, if there is anything you would like me to include in these sip and chat videos, then just pop it in the comments below, and I would be more than happy to chat about anything, really. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon.